I'm looking at Twitter. There's a Vince McMahon tweet that he's retiring.
Wow. Breaking news.
From Vince McMahon 6 minutes ago at 77. Time for me to retire. Thank you, WWE Universe. Then, now, forever together. I've looked at this tweet to make sure it's like the real verified account 15 times.
Oh my God. Live breaking news on the cast. He's actually fucking gone. I guess someone told him what the next Vanity Fair article is about.
God.
Is it Wall Street Journal that keeps publishing?
Oh, it's Wall Street Journal. Yeah, that's who it is. Yeah, because there was like there was tweets this week that there's another major piece coming on him, like any day now.
Good. I don't even have the words. Fair enough. It's WWE, so it's one of those. I'll really believe it when I see it that he's actually 100% gone and not still involved in the company in some kind of shadow capacity. But also, I don't have the words.
Holy crap.
Go on.
I got nothing.
Yeah, he's just been it's almost like he's been a monster of a human being for so long that he's just sort of been grandfathered into, that's just Vince, that's just how he is. So it's like when people are now pointing out in the age of actually people having to take accountability for their actions, some of the awful shit that he's done, you're like, how has he lasted this long in a role as massive as that, in a company that has quite a lot of shareholders and a stock market interest at this point? So
I think it's the case that like the worst of what he did happened mostly in the 80s and 90s. The worst that we knew about, because we know a lot of the stuff actually happened more recently, but that was all covered under NDAs. But like the worst of what he did and we knew about publicly was all 80s, 90s stuff. And that was a time when you could just skirt by and get away with stuff like that. So by the time he reached, 2000s, he's this beloved television character, Vince McMahon, not the sleazy scumbag, horrible human being, Vince McMahon. And then as more and more of this comes out, and you realize, as it becomes increasingly common public knowledge, just how sleazy and horrible a human being he is, like the dominoes just start falling.
Yeah, I do feel like it happens, though. I do feel like, as a society, we've sort of just grandfathered people into being jerks and just kind of like, oh, that's just that person. So I think it is nice every now and then when, he's retiring and walking away, but I can only assume, like Dave says, it's because there's something pretty awful dropping about him at some point in the future. So, yeah, that'll be a great ESPN 30 for 30 someday, is someone just doing a really honest documentary on Vince McMahon. And
as opposed to that Netflix one that got shelved.
Yeah, best of luck, because like ESPN are in bed with them, so you're not getting it off.
They just gave him an award for their like good company work. It's like, God, ESPN.
Yeah.
Did they really?
They did.
Yeah, and Bill Simmons was working with him on that
the Netflix doc,
the biopic. Yeah, that was going to be, I'm sure, the biggest load of piss going, but yeah, Netflix shelved that.
Good. Yeah. Okay, so Netflix do get something right every now and then.
Yeah, accidentally.
Yeah.
Massive transphobes, but Vince McMahon is where we draw the line.
I'm still looking at this tweet. It's like it's a real tweet. It's like an actual real tweet. Good Lord.
Garrett, are you excited for the next 48 hours of people saying it's a work?
Oh, it's just a ploy to get people to watch SmackDown tonight, Dave. That's all it is. Which I probably will watch SmackDown tonight. It's going to work.
It's definitely not something that, like, it would be incredibly, at best, legally dubious to work retirement from a publicly traded billion-dollar company.
It is something I wouldn't put past Vince McMahon. So
yeah, no, I'm not saying he won't unretire, but I'm saying
we know
that
when wrestlers and stuff retire, they always stay retired though, and never unretire. Like those are the rules, Dave. So,
but like this has been Vince's industry since the 1980s. There's been competitors, there's been all that, but it's Vince's industry, and
the Vindustry, if you will.
You could say that, and now he's gone. Well, maybe gone again. I don't trust WWE with anything, but at least publicly facing, he's gone.
Okay.
You know what is very funny? Brian Alvarez went on holiday today.
You should go on holiday more often.